Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have this position. Our pawn is moving forward in this direction, but for now it's pinned. The pawn can't move, and we have to find a way to make this pawn move and promote, and we are going to win the game that way. So that is our plan, and guys, as always, go ahead, pause the video and get guys the move. Best of luck. Okay, so the pain is the problem, right? So you may assume playing king to g8 would help, right? You are going to just give some kinds of checks and trade queen, but this move doesn't work because black would just move queen to d8, and you have to move to the only square, which is king to f7, and black would just give you endless perpetual checks, and you're never gonna win this game, right? So you have to move to the f7, otherwise you can't defend the pawn, right? So for that reason, black is going to get a draw if you just played king to g8, and that is not the correct move. The other move may be playing queen to h2. This doesn't help either because black would just move the king around and you can't win this, right? So black would just you may just give some checks, but these checks will never make you win the game, right? So black would just move the king back and forth, and you can't win this, right? So that is the problem, and all of these are not the solution. The correct move is to play queen to g4. So what does queen to g4 do? First, if you had a chance to see that now the king can't move, right? Black can't make any king move, meaning the only piece that can move from black side is the queen. So the queen must move somewhere. So a little disclaimer, black can't make the queen move out of this diagonal, right? Black can't do that, otherwise we just make a queen, and with two queen we are winning, right? So if black just move away the queen out of the diagonal, the pawn would be unpinned and we are going to make a queen, and this is going to be just we are going to win the queen, the other queen. We are going to trade a queen and win, and we can even just promote to a knight, and that is going to be just checkmate. But my idea is if black let us promote, we are going to trade one of the queen and win the game. So long story in short, black can't move other than this diagonal. So black has moves, right? Like a number of moves, like to e5, like to c3, b2, and a1. Black can move to this of squares, but queen to a1 is so far the best move for black. So let me show you what would happen if black decided to move the other moves one by one. So if black moves to e5, we are going to play queen to h4. This makes black to move to the g file, right? So in this position, notice black can't block the check, otherwise we just trade a queen and we are going to promote. That is obvious. And black in this position, black has to move to the g file, and we are going to play queen to g3, sacrificing the queen, right? So we are offering a sacrifice, which at the end we are going to win the queen back and win the game. So that is what we are going to do if black decided to move the queen to to e5. If black moves the queen to c3, we are going to give this check again. Black is forced to the g file. Same idea, right? Same idea once again. So that is what we are going to do. And if black moves to the b2 square, we are going to play the same move. This time we are going to play queen to h3 to make things faster, and we are going to continue with the same idea, right? So all of this has been said, and this is queen to a1 is the best move, like I said. So it keeps the pawn pinned, and it's kind of very tricky because yes, we can just zigzag down like here, and we are going to just do the same thing, right? We are going to sacrifice the queen and win the queen back, but this time black can make another choice, right? So when we give a check by playing queen to g2, black can play this direction. Black has 5 moves, but black is not going to play to the h file, otherwise we are going to do the same thing, right? So instead black can play to this square, to one of this square, right? So obviously black can't play here because we're going to make another queen, and this is bad for black. So these two moves looks nice, right? King to f5 and king to f4. So what do you think the best move in this position? Well, the best move is king to h7. For obvious reason, we are unpinning the pawn, and on the next move, if black does nothing, we are going to make a queen. And notice black can't give us a check because of the queen placement, and black has no checks at all, right? So black's best move is to make the queen on a7, which pins the pawn to the king. So the pawn now currently can't move once again. So what do you think the best move in this position? So if black does this, we are going to play queen to a g6 check, and black has 2 moves. So if black moves to e5, king to e5, we just move king to h8, and now notice now the queen can't block the can't pin the pawn because the king is just on the way, and the queen can give us the only checks. These are the 2 checks, but we are going to block with the pawn by promoting to a queen, which ultimately hits the goal, and we are end up with 2 queens, and we are going to win this soon. So that is what we are going to do if black moves to e5, but black can move to f4. So what do we do in this position? Well, this is kind of tricky, but we do have a one variation, one and only one variation, with a queen to f6 check. Now if you had a chance to see the strategy behind this move, is we are just the queen can't move to the a file and pin the pawn, right? So when the king moves, it's now our turn. We are going to move the king to the h rank to h8, and once again the queen has no checks, and the queen had no way to stop this pawn. So that is what we are going to do if black moves to f5, but black now can move to f4 as well. So what do we do in this position if black moves otherwise? So again, we are going to play king to h7, and we are threatening to make a queen, and again black's best move is to play queen to a7, pinning the pawn. Well, in this position we are going to play queen to b2, and we are going to play king to h8 on the next move. So in this position black can't approach the pawn. It's black king is just too far away, and now we are going to make a queen, right? A new queen. So black can't now stop us, and we are just controlling the diagonal. So this is going to be just winning for us. So that is what we are going to do if black does that. So this is the whole variation in the whole puzzle, guys. For a recap, first we are going to play queen to g4. So in this position black's best move is to play queen to a1, and we are going to give a check by playing queen to h3. Black is going to move to g5, and we play queen to g2 check. So in this position if black moves to the h file, we give a check, and we move to the first rank, sacrificing the queen and winning the game. But if black decided to move otherwise, which is to f5 and f4, we are going to play king to h7 first, and black's best move is to pin the pawn, and we are going to play queen to g6, and now we can just move to the h file and to the 8th rank and promote the pawn. So black now can't do anything but lose the game. So this is actually the solution of the puzzle. So guys, make sure to like the video and share it with your friends if you found this interesting. I will see you next video. Bye.